we've spent the last few minutes understanding what AI is, some of the history behind it, and how it came about, and the number of ways people all over the country are using AI. But like any powerful tool and technology, AI is not perfect. It has its own limitations, just like it has its own unique strengths. Understanding both sides will help you use AI wisely and set realistic expectations. Let me show you what AI does brilliantly and where it still struggles. So first, let's look at what AI is really good at. The first area is speed and scale. An AI can read the entire content of Wikipedia in seconds. It can analyze 1 million customer transactions in the time it takes you to blink. Imagine having to manually check fraud in every single UPI payment in India. It's impossible for us humans, but AI does this millions of times every day. The second area where it is good at is pattern recognition, something we have covered extensively in this module already. The third area is stamina. Yes, stamina. AI doesn't need sleep, doesn't have bad days, doesn't get distracted, is not in a good or bad mood. It can perform the same task thousands of times with exactly the same level of precision and focus. And finally, it's good at rapid decision making. AI can approve loan applications, detect fraudulent transactions, or optimize delivery routes in milliseconds, based on patterns it has learned from millions of such examples. These superpowers make AI incredibly valuable for specific tasks that require speed, scale, and consistency. But as I told you, AI is not magic, and neither is it human. It has important limitations that you do need to understand. The first one, it lacks true understanding. AI can process words very well, but it doesn't really understand what they mean. If you ask AI, what does love feel like? Of course, it will give you a beautiful answer, but it actually has no idea what love is. It has no common sense about how the world really works. AI also lacks emotional intelligence. AI cannot feel empathy or understand emotions or build genuine human relationships. If a customer is upset, AI can recognize angry words, but it cannot truly empathize with that person's frustration. Another area where AI can be limited is in being able to explain why. Sure, AI can give you an answer, but they often explain their reasoning in a way humans can understand. You might have experienced this when interacting with an AI agent when dealing with a late order. Your order might be late because of traffic or the restaurant being overwhelmed with orders, but the AI agent won't really be able to tell you that. And last, but certainly not the least, just like the humans who created it, AI can be biased. See, AI learns from data created by humans, and if this data contains human biases, AI will learn those biases too. If an AI is trained on hiring data from a company that historically hired mostly, say, men for their technical roles, the AI might unfairly favor male candidates. Not because AI is bad, but because that's the pattern it has learned. And so human judgment is key in overcoming these limitations. Which is why I say that real magic only happens when humans and AI work together. Like we saw earlier, AI is good at speed, scale, pattern recognition, and rapid decision making. Humans, on the other hand, are very good at critical thinking, emotional intelligence, creativity, and ethics. We understand context and can make decisions based on values, not just data. As an example, think about a doctor using AI to analyze X-rays. The AI can actually scan thousands of images and flag potential problems. But the doctor uses their experience, the knowledge of the patient's history, and their learned human judgment to make the final diagnosis and treatment plan. So when you read articles talking about humans versus AI, always be sure to remember that it's actually humans and AI. Here's a way to think about how humans and AI can work together. Earlier, technology mainly helped engineers and technical people become better at their jobs, become more productive. If you weren't in tech, automation didn't really change your daily work that much. But now, AI is democratizing productivity. What does this mean for you? It shows that every professional, regardless of their field, now has access to productivity superpowers that were previously available only to tech experts or managers of large teams. If you're a marketing person, you can now use AI to create campaigns, analyze data, and generate content at scale that would have required a whole team before. If you're a teacher, you can use AI to create personalized lesson plans, grade assignments, and track student progress more effectively. The playing field is being leveled by AI, and the opportunities are enormous for those who embrace this change quickly. But to embrace this change, you need to know AI. You need to be literate in AI. You need to have AI literacy. It's not about expertise. It's not about huge amounts of training so that you know everything about AI. It's about how you can be literate in AI like you're literate in English or Kannada or Marathi or any other language. So we believe that the definition of literacy itself will change. So far, a person was considered literate if he or she knew how to speak in a language, read a language, write some basic things, and also do a little bit of addition and subtraction. But that definition of literacy is not going to hold. With the coming of AI, all that plus how do we naturally, instinctively use AI in everything we do is actually going to become the new literacy. This entire course which you are doing is about making you AI literate. And the first thing before you realize the magic of literacy is to actually understand how this magic works. What is the technology behind it? And that is exactly what we will dive into in the next module, Module 2. Stay with us.